Alright, Shalom. Before I begin this video, all praise, honor, and glory goes into Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, as well as the sincere salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, Barakatham. And to you brothers, man. This video, coming to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Just going into something that I seen earlier today. There was an open field that I was driving past, and in the open field there was two bald eagles, there were two young bald eagles, and they were they were on the ground just looking at each other, basically kind of looking at each other like they was ready to square up, or like they was ready to fight. And they were, not full-blown grown eagles. They look more young. They didn't look like, they look like, I guess, middle-aged, younger middle-aged eagles. And they were just both staring at each other, just, claws on the ground. Both have claws on the ground, both looking at each other, like it's an issue, and I thought to myself, that's spiritual, because this was just, I wish I could have took a picture of it, but it just seemed like it was just out in the open. You just saw these two bald eagles, and this is a scripture, a precept that, that came to mind just thinking about that, and that two-party system, two wings of the same bird, ultimately that whole system is set up ultimately to fail. It's set up to go sideways, man. All right, and there is going to be, unrest here in Babylon the Great. There is going to be, civil war, race war, gender war, class war, but this is Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. Right, and Esau Edom, is the representative. He the spokesperson for America. Right, those two horns. It's like you're going into that two-party system. It's like it. And it reads, it says, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth, and it says, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And you are, if you are in this system wholeheartedly, okay, speaking to you Israelites, okay, because you're the only ones that matter, more specifically the elect of the nation of Israel, okay, if you hear, you can see it. You can see that people are worshiping this beast system. You can't speak up against it, let you speak ill about this place, or let you speak ill about Rome. They on your top, man. You go to school, what you learning about? You learning about the Greeks and the Romans, and everything. They say civilization started with the Greeks. Civilization started with the Romans, right? Which is false. And he doeth great wonders. Who's he? He is Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. So he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. So we all witnessing this. We're witnessing this devil's range of weapons. This devil's power. this devil's power scheme. We're seeing that. We're seeing it on a, first row, front row, so I can, we're seeing it on a front row basis. Okay? It says, he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Right? So basically, everyone who isn't of the elect of the nation of Israel is going to be fooled. The elect isn't going to be fooled. That's why Lord's will, we're of the elect of the nation of Israel. Lord's will, we have, the eye south. Right, continuing on. That they should make an image to the beast. It's like it. I actually got to start. I got to start over. Revelation 13 and 14. It says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Right, going into that that old Roman system, which I believe it's the Eastern Roman Empire. Which was Jake's, by the way. That was Jake. Like we always learn and go into, from the elder apostles on down, that this, we're in this current Roman system because Rome, fell physically, but the ideology of Rome, the spirit of Rome is here. The spirit of Rome is here in America. Right? He had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. And what's that ultimate worshiping of the beast? Taking its mark. Right? That the MOTB. And why? He is beastly in nature, so it would make sense that this, this group, I'll just say group, that this group of devils, would be called that, man. Would be called that image of, the image of the beast, because Esau Edom is the one who's propping up, this image. Right? This image is a lifestyle. It's not like Esau Edom got a big ass picture of a beast somewhere and now you gotta worship it. No. It's all about following this whole place. See, America itself has a doctrine to it. It's a certain lifestyle that comes about from being a Babylonian, celebrating these different holidays, celebrating these different birthdays, celebrating other motherfuckers' birthdays. All kinds of just weird practices, man. A lot of off shit. I saw a video earlier, not to get too off track, but I saw a video earlier. There was this woman, I guess she quote unquote got kicked out of the house by her man, and she went and spent the night at her friend's house in her husband's bed. So here it is, you getting ready to go to sleep. All of a sudden your wife say, okay, yeah, my friend need a place to stay, whatever. Which already that's off as hell anyways. Even if she was sleeping on the couch or whatever, the shit don't look right. So now she in the actual bed. She in the bed with the married couple, man. Everybody just chilling. Nah, man, that's off, man. But see, that's a whole lifestyle. It's a whole, Babylonian lifestyle, man. Right, and here's the important part. Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all Who is he? Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, both small and great, rich and poor. So, on every economic scale, they're going to be faced with that temptation, right? Rich and poor, free and bond. So whether you are quote unquote free or in jail, right, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that's that RFID, micro C-hip, and that Neuralink, forehead C-hip. Which if you take either or, man, you're gonna be, which through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, I'm just speaking as a man, but if you take one, you're gonna take the other. So it really don't matter if you only take the one in your hand, but then you don't take the one that's in your forehead, or if you only take the one. No. Either one. With these people, they gonna take both. They gonna take both. That's these people's MO. To be one with this place, to be one with this system, right? Revelation 13-17 in Salakia. We don't want to be a part of this system. Lord's will, we're of the elect, of the nation of Israel, man. Lord's will, man. We are of the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright, so reading it once again, Revelation 13-16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark. So without having the mark, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to just be out here, willy-nilly, shopping about. All that is going to be a thing of the past. Just being able to go to the store and that shit is ending. Okay? We at the end of that. These different, quote-unquote world leaders and, different, government representatives, these different prime ministers, they're constantly telling you, okay, this is what's coming. All right, this is what's coming. Basically, this is what's coming, and you gotta like it. This is what you have to accept. Which you don't have to accept this. The MOT to the B is not something that you gotta accept. Ain't nobody forcing you to accept that. Right? You're willingly taking that. If it gets down to, eating or starving, and you taking that CHIP, you willingly did that. It don't matter if you starving, Hey, man, if we have to, we'll be beheaded. Okay? If we have to. Why? Because we don't want to take that CHIP and burn in the lake of fire, because that's basically what's going to happen. You take that CHIP, your ass going in that fire, man. You're going in that lake of fire. Okay, which is the missiles, which is the ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles. But we want to avoid that. Lord's will, we be of the elect. Revelation 13 and 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 366. And like we've been taught, from the elder apostles on down, right, a score being 20, that would mean 666. And this nigga, he gonna brand you with his mark, his representation, what he wants. You're gonna buy and sell off of his mark, his trademark, his brand. Like when you have a product, you know, you'll have like a trademark on it, or you'll have a, you know, whatever UPC, you know, code on it. You'll have a, you know, trademark on it. You'll have different logos on it. That's what he is trying to do to the masses. And like the Elder Apostle Hall was going into, you know, the masses going into, you know, the death. You know, when you say the, you know, masses, you know, death. So most of these people are done. Most of these people are toast. You know, that's why we're speaking to the elect of the nation of Israel. We're not speaking to nobody else. Nobody else is gonna get it. Okay? It's the, you know, these two eagles. You know, it's this. You know, because depending on who you ask, you have some of these devils on one side, some of these devils on the other. This is a house divided. It's like it's basically like two young eagles just fighting and going at it. You know, and that was spiritual. You know, seeing that. So when I seen that, I said, you know, call Allah Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, and I was like, okay, I gotta do a video about this. You know, so the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Shah, you know, a house divided is gonna fall. I'm gonna end with that. This is Mark 3:25. It says, and if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Yeah, so, you know, if you got two birds and one bird say, okay, we're going this way, and the other bird say, no, we're going this way. One bird say, okay, we're going west. One bird say, we're going east. They're going to get to fighting. You know, you got to both fly in the same direction for things to go smooth, you know. Yet these two eagles, they're fighting these two sides, you know, which it's all the same bird, you know. These two sides are going at it, you know, and ultimately that's going to lead to that MOTB being implemented, man. We got all eyes on the MOTB. All eyes on the MOTB. All right, so with that, Lord's will, you're edified. Call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakudash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, GMS, rule well and teach well, as well as the sincere salutations to you hopeful elect Akim who are pushing this word all throughout the four winds of the earth. Sincerity and faith, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakudash, Barakatham, and to you brothers. Okay, and all eyes on the MOTB. All eyes on the MOTB. We waiting for that, man. You know, all hell can't break loose until the MOTB. Once the MOTB comes, you know, just like the elder apostles always say, once they implement the chip, this place gonna get fucking dipped. You know, we waiting on that. You know. All right. So once again, all right, shalom to the elect. You know, the elect 144K. You know, in that elect innumerable multitude, house of David. All right. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahawar Kakwadash, Barakatham. Until you brothers keep pushing, keep believing, keep striving through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, pushing the Lord's, you know, word forward, man. All right, because we almost up out of here. Shalom.